I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. I've got some excellent news as well as some bad news. And then a full day of regularly scheduled content. I hope this will be kind of the last time I address everything, and while legally it might be. I want to start off by thanking all of you who have shown up and been just overwhelmingly positive. I've received thousands of messages, whether it's on Subscribestar or my personal email or on Twitter or DMs, just of very, very positive, kind words. And I thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. This has been extremely stressful for myself and my staff. A lot of people forget, just for this YouTube channel, there's 4 full-time employees. There's Maggie, there's Shammy, there's Ben and Sean. They make this channel go round. They make the thumbnails. They work on those intros that you all like. They handle the emails. They handle posting all my content to thequartering.com. This is all stuff that just simply couldn't exist without me, or without them, I'm sorry. And so I'm very thankful for them. Obviously, they've been very stressed out over the past few days. And what an amazing start. I talked about yesterday about insulating against this madness. And I'm happy to report that we are already, these numbers don't seem to be updated, but we are now 47% of the way to essentially securing all of their jobs, regardless of if these fools get my sponsors removed or something bad like that. If we have another day like yesterday, if you were thinking about backing yesterday and you didn't, and you go today, we could seriously do this. We could just lock it all in. I'm working with some new web developers. I'm working with people behind the scenes to bring additional features to the website, ad-free content to members, additional bonuses. All of that's going to roll out in time. So if you're in a position to, please make today the day you back. I want to start the video by thanking my fellow content creators. I'm sure I'm going to miss some, but Ryan from RK Outpost made a video. Thank you. That Umbrella Guy made a video on it. Thank you. Geeks and Gamers, Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. Thank you so very much. Tipster. Special shout out to Tipster. He's been very kind to me. Not all these people, my fellow content creators, not everyone has been on like good terms with me. And a lot of people still made videos, and that shows a lot of integrity. Vera Dark made a video, fellow YouTuber. Thank you. All these YouTubers are worth checking out and subscribing. Their content is excellent. That Umbrella Guy, I don't know if I mentioned him already. In terms of tweets, people like Yellow Flash. I know he's out of office right now. I'm sure he'll make a video, but he sent positive words. Yellow Flash, again. Momology, sending support. Omegon, supporting. Augie, RFC, also supporting. Nerdrotic. Nicholas Diorio. Nick has a whole video on his channel dedicated to criticizing me, and he still understands the importance of this, and I thank Nick for that. Ultimately, what's the great news? Let's not bury the lead too far, but I think the thank yous are the most important part right now, as well as continuing to push to insulate the channel against this cancel culture mob. I don't know how this is going to shake out. I know that several of my sponsors have been harassed and want to take some breaks, which I 100% understand. And I know that those that want me canceled are seething right now that so many people are moving over to Subscribestar to support. You can see it in the replies of every positive thing I say. There's people in there just having meltdowns. One of the most damaging tweets was done by a verified account called Black Girl Gamers, which went out of their way to essentially combine a ton of lies to smear me, threaten my sponsors. I let them know yesterday that I would be pursuing legal action against this type of material. Just to give you an idea, saying that, first of all, saying that a particular person was swatted, which they weren't. The rumor is that a wellness check was sent. That's when people check on you. That's extremely different than swatting, okay? I don't care how you try to gussy it up. It's not swatting. Second of all, obviously I had nothing to do with it. That did not stop them from insinuating I did by saying she's owed an apology, and any brand seen supporting this person will be held to task. A direct threat against my sponsors. The additional tweets go on to say, YouTube, this isn't the first time courting has done this, and now it's resulted in the swatting, again, that's a lie, of a black woman, again, not relevant. Twitter, also asking Twitter to deplatform me. Again, all of this predicated on a lie. There was no swatting event, but that's not for me. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I think that these lies are being perpetuated by one particular person and then signal boosted by these large accounts. I'm happy to report that Black Girl Gamers have now deleted this tweet. Why? Because they knew. They knew that they were in trouble. It doesn't matter. I have over 300 emails from you of various archives, from game journalists to verified Twitter handles and organizations and influencers and streamers who are perpetuating these lies, going directly after my sponsors with these lies. And there's going to be a financial penalty for that. I would ask, as we get into the bad news, the bad news is for anyone who still wants to perpetuate this stuff. There's a mountain of evidence archived, currently being collated by my assistant, put into separate folders. There are separate files on every individual. We're obtaining people's information, unmasking their Twitter accounts so that we know where to serve papers. I'm not screwing around. I will build a war chest so gigantic that I don't know what else to tell you, but I hope that you'll see that a Twitter own, okay, isn't worth it. Isn't worth having your entire savings account drained defending these tweets. Trust me, I've gone through litigation. The only people that make money are the lawyers, okay? But I'll do it. This is a promise that if you're out there and you're knowingly spreading lies about me and attacking my sponsors, and that results in a financial loss for me, it will result in a financial loss for you. The best thing I can say is to swallow your pride, delete the tweets. I don't need any apology. I'm not that fragile. I don't need people to delete mean tweets about me. I'm talking about the tweets that are directly going after my sponsors that will result in a financial loss for me through tortious interference or spreading libelous statements like I had swatted somebody. Okay? Hate me all you want. Call me a big, fat, ugly, stinky, poopy head. I don't care. But when you are knowingly spreading lies involving sponsors, involving YouTube directly, trying to get my Twitter account, these all have financial earnings attached to them. And if you take that away from me, I'm going to take something from you. That's the bad news, okay? I'll finish with a little more good news, though, okay? All this can just go away today. Just delete the stupid tweets. You know who you are. John Phipps, Mr. Negative. I highly recommend you think about if this is a route that you want to go. You look at your savings account and you decide, I had hoped to, buy a new car. I had hoped to maybe buy some property. but I guess I could just spend it defending a stupid tweet I made. This is the decision that you will be faced with, several people. And I don't want it to get there because I'll lose money too. I mean, we will both lose money, but there has to be a penalty for this, and there will be a penalty for this. We can delete our tweets about each other, we can block each other, and we can go on our merry ways. I think that is the most reasonable solution here. I don't need any apologies. I don't need that stuff. But I recommend just quietly delete it. You don't need to make a statement. I'll know you did. And then this can be over. Before I conclude this, there'll be a link in my pinned comment below. We are so close to achieving our goal in just one day. If we have the same show up, if we have 500 people that back today, we'll hit it. I'm pretty sure 500 people, if 500 more people back, we'll hit it. That will secure everybody's, the entire staff salaries as these people continue to attack my livelihood, my ability to pay their salaries. If there is litigation, I'll do something separate for that. I sincerely hope there won't be. I know it will be fun to do for the internet to watch, but understand that it will cost me a lot of money. I spent well over $50,000 litigating something in which I was 100% in the right. So that's how these things work. Okay? I don't want it to get there. I want these people to understand that they are allowed to hate me. They are allowed to refute my opinions. They are allowed to make fun of me. They're allowed to meme on me, make their response videos. I don't care about any of that stuff. They're allowed to use my content and fair use. Don't care about any of that. I'm talking about specifically game journalists and influencers who are directly involving Twitter support, YouTube support, my sponsors, spreading knowingly debunked lies. Now, I have shown you that obviously that tweet was real. And I'm hoping that you'll come over to the subscribestar.com/thequartering and back today. We can hit this goal and I can just shut up about it for the next month and start making, alt tech exclusive videos. I can start expanding the website. I can start, breathing a sigh of relief a little bit so that my staff is secured. And we can get back to making fun of Star Wars and everything else that's going on out there. Again, the most sincere of thank yous to all of you for backing me, for sharing the videos, for sending the kind words of support. Cancel culture is not okay, and I will continue to fight against it as long as I'm able. And I'm able to fight against it just a little bit longer because of people like all of you. Thank you so very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.